This is my top secret location. Somewhere in here there's a bit of kit. Here we have a jet boat my father built himself. Lizzie, lovely boat. Hidden away in the side here. Here's this. And this is the mighty windvane auto helm. Specifically, it's one of these, a servo helm. The 1982 Trans-Terrain Limited New Zealand, serial number 182101 something or other. Proudly made in New Zealand. And it's quite an old bit of kit, it's quite heavy, but this turns very freely. And this turns very freely. And this needs a bit of wood on it to pedal it. And it all moves really well. The quadrant there. And this could probably quite easily steer Taranto through the water. But I need to make a wooden paddle or rudder to go off the end, and up here I need to attach a wind vane, and this will detect the direction the wind's blowing and steer the boat according to the wind direction. It's just the bare essentials. It's quite heavy. I don't know, I can pick it up with one hand, but you wouldn't want to drop it on your jandals toes with your safety boots. So this is going to be one of my missions, is to get this functioning and perhaps attached to the back of the boat. And part of the drama is this is a solid lump of alloy, which is really good, but the bits that are fitted into it, like this little knob there and these bolts here, that bolt there, is 316 stainless steel, and this, a bit there, and there's a fair bit of corrosion where the two metals meet, particularly this bit of alloy tubing here, where it goes into the block of aluminium there. Now, I'm pretty sure I might have to remove that, and that's going to be really difficult. G'day Bonnie. G'day Bonnie. G'day mate. How are you? Well, it's been a very fruitful week since I started making this video. This is a new aluminium frame. We took it to a professional SAS fabrication in Rotorua, and they did a damn fine job. 2Bob was good enough to tack it and measure it, so all we had to do was take it in and he just had to weld it up. And seeing as we were going to the trouble to make one, we might as well have made two, so that's exactly what we did. So I have a spare because these being aluminium are bound to be broken some stage, and so here we are at the moment after a week of effort. This is a real estate billboard. Geez, I don't know where that came from, but it's nice and light and that should work quite well as a sail. I'm going to tack it with drill a couple of holes, I think, and have a couple of 4 screws to keep that in. I've just got some clothes pegs holding that on, as you can see. And all of these have, this one's been removed. I struggled to get rid of that one, so at least I can get that off if I need to. And all of these pulleys have been removed and greased with copper coat type grease, and the nuts are held in with a pinch of Loctite. And I haven't replaced the string that goes through here up that tube all the way up to this pulley system in there, but that'll happen. And then the next job is to get this paddle. We've made a template, so this is the actual size, and it's just been held in by a pen temporarily so I can show you guys what we've been up to. But that shape there is all important, and that will bolt in there, and you can just see it sits in there, and then should it strike something it would lift straight out the way. So it's looking good. And then, as you saw from the pictures, the next thing is how to attach these steel iron galvanized rods to the back of the boat in an appropriate fashion. It's going to be at a bit of an odd angle, and at the moment I'm thinking of just putting 2 simple rails down and maybe connect them with a bar on the duckboard. But you'll see as the saga continues of the New Zealand made SERVOHELM. I know.
These are really nasty. They're worse than routers, you know. I mean, a saw will cut you and you can stitch them a bit together, but these things
Just chew.
play for keeps.
Ooh, yeah, I'm happy.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'll give you some old ones.
There's nothing I can't sand out.
And you go like that. I'll give you some. Lost a bit of focus there, that's right. Yeah.
I can build it up with epoxy if I want to.
There's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah.
In epoxy.
Oh yeah, no, all of these holes and bits like that. Epoxy.
Yeah, well,